And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. Welcome into game 162. We have done it. We have done every Mets game this season. After doing 149 last year, we doing all the Mets games this season. So once again, welcome in. Still, Mets need to win today and get some help to continue into the postseason. But they just got to worry about winning today, and everything else is out of their control. But let's get going here on both sides. Let's see if we fixed the vertical side. I'll say hi to the chat here once I make sure everything is all set up. All right, looks like we are good to go on both the vertical and the big side. So welcome in, everybody. Thank you all so much. Sorry for the issues yesterday on the vertical side, if that's how you usually watch. There was an update to the software that I had not done. So got that taken care of as well. But let's say hi to some folks that are here already. Everybody's starting here either at 3, 305, 310, 320. So we'll keep an update on all the games. Steven's here saying hi. District Nation was here early. District Nation, thank you so much for stopping in. Mr. Streams, bud. Michael R. is here saying, let's go Mets. Luminous says, thanks for streaming. Al's here. What's up, Al? Daniel Kim, welcome back. It was just like yesterday when it was opening day. Let's go Mets and Brewers, right? Let's go Mets and Brewers. Agreed. Michael says, let's go Mets. Joe's here. Tagging in Sir John, hoping for some LA Knights. Yeah. Let me talk to you. Love it. Joe always coming in with some WWE stuff. Edward Cabrera will be on the mound today. 4 innings pitched in his other game against the Mets this year. Gave up 5 runs. Gave up 5 words. Try him. It's the last day. We should have it together. Gave up 5 earned runs. 6 runs total. Let me get this going over here so we can keep an update on the Reds and Brewers game. I do have the Eagles game on, but this game's a blowout. But living in this area of Pennsylvania, this is the only game we have. Let's see if any of the games have started yet. No, none of the games have thrown the first pitch yet. Is that one postponed? No. Kurt's here. What's up, Kurt? Correct. If the Reds win, it doesn't matter what the Mets do today. But the Mets still have to win because you don't want to be, at the end of the day, you don't want to, if we could have just won that last game. So, felt I had to catch here the last game of the season. I watched the first game. Thanks for all you do. Thank you so much. Kite is here as well, saying LFG. PAS, you gotta believe. So it has been a long season. I am not ready for the season to end, but welcome in once again. As always, now that it's September, it's a football Sunday, so don't expect a lot of our folks in here until after their teams are done playing at 1 o'clock. Al says, new stadium is being built. Lots of cement boxes for now, and giant one for the round part of the stadium. Oh, new A's stadium is being built. Lots of cement boxes for now, and a giant one. Gotcha. Let's find a way to find a way. Rory's here as well, saying, hey, John and Mets family, let's go Mets. John, my brother. What's up, Jacob? Jacob knows his Yankees are definitely moving on to the playoffs. Our guy, Fitzy. I have not gotten a notification that Fitzy's going live here. Oh, he did go live. So, Fitzy's Red Sox. This is the third year Fitzy's been doing baseball on his channel. First time the Red Sox have made the postseason, so congrats to him as well. Steven's here saying, hi, PAS. And Mets fans, put on the seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride. This is do or die. Correct, because if the Mets win, if the Mets lose, it doesn't matter what the Reds do today. You don't feel like Milwaukee's going to put up a fight today? You don't think so? Do you think the Milwaukee Brewers want one of their arch rivals, the Cincinnati Reds, to celebrate on their field? And the Brewers have their best pitcher going today, so I don't understand your thought process here. My Giants are winning. Yeah, I did see the Malik Neighbors news, though, so that's not good. We have to believe, everyone. Let's get those Let's Go Met chants going. Oh, yeah, Yankees and Blue Jays still fighting for the division. I forgot about that. Steven says, go Mets, go Brewers. Come on. We had early football today, real early. Me and Mrs. PAS had to go out and grab the rental car for her. She had to take a trip. So we grabbed that. By the time we got back, the first game was just starting. That was a good game. So other games are getting ready to go. White Sox and Nats, Tigers and Red Sox, Twins and Phillies, Rockies and Giants. Royals already have runners on first and third in the first inning. Rays and Blue Jays, Astros and Angels. Luis Gil on the mound today for the Yankees. He's 4-1 since coming back. Still waiting for first pitch. Yep, we will be live. And Mets play Miami today. Yep, and we will be live. I believe Fitzy will be joining me tomorrow for Monday Night Football. I've not talked to DK yet, so. Charles is here. Charles, hopefully you're being safe on the island, bud. Here we go. Lindor getting ready to step into the box here for the Mets today. It'll be Lindor leading off, Soto second, Alonso third, Nimmo fourth. Marte will DH and bat fifth, McNeil sixth, Alvarez seventh, Mauricio eighth, and Taylor will bat ninth. I don't think that's right. I thought Vientos was DH. It is Vientos. I have it wrong. It is Vientos. Don't know why I put Marte when it's Vientos. Charles says very, very heavy rain, gusty winds in Paradise today. The first pitch, in for a strike. No, down low, 1-0. So make sure you hit them thumbs up for us. Last day of the year, the 1-0. It popped up. Foul territory, third base side. Go out of play, 1-1. Here we go. Doesn't get any better than this. The 1-1. Timeout. Oh. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. One away. And Soto lifts one out to left. It's caught, 2 away. Alonso takes a strike, 0-1. In for a strike. No, 1-1. My country in a somber mode today. A veteran broadcaster slash there's a strike, 1-2. Veteran broadcaster slash journalist plus sitting cabinet minister died overnight in Nassau, Bahamas. Oh, so sorry to hear, Charles. Jorge's here saying hello, fam. The 1-2 to Alonso. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. Inside, 3-2. And called strike 3. Got him looking. We go bottom 1. Manaya on the mound. Maria's back. What's up, Maria? Let's flip our screen here. There we go. See how Mania does today. Yeah, Charles, that sucks, man. Since Charles has been working, he worked alongside. Wow. Well, Charles, if completely understand if you need to take away, not be here today. Completely understand, Charles. So we go bottom one, no score here. Marlins coming to the plate. I don't have a way to put that score up. Next to me. I think Mania is going to go as long as he's impressive. The only people that are not available today are McLean, Holmes, and I think he said Tong. In for a strike, 0-1. Mania's got to have his best game of the season. Just like Holmes yesterday. Popped foul, 0-2. Yes, sir. Absolutely, Charles. Yeah. I'm just going by the report I was told, unless the report was wrong. Scoliosis says short leash. Outside, 1-2. Yeah, short leash for Mania. Yep. It's the last day of the year and you need a win. You can't mess around today. But everybody else out of the pen should be available. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Popped foul. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. No score going bottom one in Milwaukee as well. First pitch to Ramirez is in for a strike. To all the ships at sea, all hands on deck, yes. The 0-2. Fouled off, still 0-2. I'm surprised SNY is just not keeping that scoreboard on the screen. And that one popped up out the left. Nimmo a couple steps to his left. 2 away. James is here. What's up, James? Hi, John. I'm working. Just wanted to say hi and send my thoughts and prayers to Charles. I'm at work. Pop foul, 0-1. Reddy says all hands on deck. Down low, 1-1. Fouled off. We'll do it again. 1-2. The 1-2. Did he go? Yeah, home plate umpire said he went. A 1-2-3 inning for Manaea. We go to the second, still scoreless. It'll be Nimmo, Vientos, and McNeil coming up for the Mets. Well, they wouldn't go to JFK anyway. They'd go to LaGuardia. Come on, man. Clown. Let's draw first blood. LFGM. Bengal says go Reds. So, Bengal rooting for the Reds. He can watch and not chat. There's live streamers. Our buddy Dr. Delay is doing the game. He can go over there and talk to Dr. Delay about Reds. Coming in here saying go Reds. Well, we're not doing the Reds Brewers game. Raymond says, let's go Nimmo, get it started. And Nimmo lifts one out to left center field on the run. And he makes the catch. Wow. Nope, not crazy about Mauricio. Losing Beatty sucks. Yep. Let's go, Mets. What's up, Enter? Here's Vientos. Down low, 1-0. Ball's not. Vientos needs to go, man. Second year in the big leagues. He's still not learning. The 1-1. Inside 2-1. The 2-1. Inside 3-1. Yes, but I want to see swing. The pitch has got to be close if you're going to swing at it. If that would have been a left-handed batter, it hit him. The 3-1 to Vientos. Down low, ball 4. That'll bring up McNeil. McNeil had a big RBI hit in yesterday's game. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Yeah, Swaggy V is on. Fouled off, 0-2. The 0-2. Vientos takes off. I think McNeil was called out on strikes. McNeil struck out looking. Now it'll take a 2-out base hit. Yeah, be aggressive on the bases, but our batter's still got to swing. You have 2 strikes on you. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. Singles, doubles, and the occasional stolen base. The 1-0. There you go. No, 2-0. The 2-0. And a little chopper to short. Over to first. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 2. Still scoreless. I mean, McNeil's got. How are you not swinging at an 0-2 pitch in the strike zone? And it came to 162. Yes, sir. What's up, Jonathan? We go bottom 2. Once again, no score. It is bottom 1 in Milwaukee. Milwaukee's got runners on first and second with 2 out. Actually, that's the only game I care about, so I'm going to put that one on over here. He didn't take McNeil out of an at-bat. McNeil not swinging. Stop blaming the Stop blaming the runner. It's McNeil's job to foul it off then. I don't know if there's any magic left or not. Let's hope. The 1-0 from Anaya. Outside 2-0. They're going to the top of the second there in Milwaukee. No score. There's a strike. 2-1. And a chopper. Lindor, a short hop. The throw. Got him. Nice scoop by Pete. One away. Excuse me. We need a Mets miracle. You gotta believe LFGM. What's up, Eric? Nice scoop by Pete. Nice play by Lindor on the short hop. In for a strike, 0-1 to Norby. Inside, 1-1. Oh, inside, 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. The Brewers are playing for their franchise record in wins, so there's that. Yeah, there's a few things adding up for the Brewers to win today. Shot. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. AFL guy says, come on, Mets. The 3-2. That one pulled foul. Reds just took a 1-0 lead. Up high, ball 4. A 1-out walk. Yeah, AFL, I got the updates, bud. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Depending on what the score is, Chalk. If it's a close game there, yes. Fouled off, 0-2. Pick-off throw, not in time. Batter calls timeout here. Line foul, still 0-2. Inside, 1-2. Don't worry about what the Reds are doing. If the Mets lose today, it doesn't matter. The 2-2. Inside, the throw down the first. And it goes into center field. The runner stays at second. The Reds are winning, Ron. It's 1-0. De La Cruz hit a home run. Enough with the Reds. Worry about what we're doing today. Because if we lose, it doesn't matter what the Reds do. Swung on a miss, 2 away. Two out, runner on second here. And down low, 1-0. Well, you were wrong. Because the Red, it's 1-0. You were wrong. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Even if we win and the Reds win, it won't matter. So we have to worry about us winning and them losing. Worry about us winning. We can't control what they do. Foul tipped at the plate, 1-2. If you can't abide by those rules, I'll take away chat privileges. Up high, 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Another walk. Manaya's. Oh, man, Manaya. Bring up the number 8 hitter. Oh, wow. Here, Manaya took him out. You want to mess around? Let's go. Mendoza not messing around tonight. I'm more worried about the Reds not losing than I am about the Mets winning. Okay? Then you don't need to be here. Because if the Mets lose, they're out. Doesn't matter what the Reds do. So you don't need to chat then the rest of today. Not really, Ron. They had a walk and a Vientos stolen base, but that was it. That's their only base runner so far. Why? Why would I kick DD1? You can think the Mets lose this game. He can think that because honestly, I think the Mets are going to lose this game. The Mets do not come up clutch this season in big games. Kick who out of the chat? What's up, Gina? Braziban, the new pitcher here for the Mets, so no time wasted. In for a strike, 0-1. And a ground ball to short. Lindor's got it. He'll go to second for the fourth. That'll retire the side. Still scoreless as we go to the third. Jacob, you're done for the day too. You lose mod status. And you're done chatting for the day too. I would not have given him one more batter. That was 3 straight batters that he went full count on, and he walked 2 of them. He lost control. What? Someone is quiet. PAS spot. What? Well, they brought him up 2 days ago, but he hasn't been in any game yet. So for the Mets, it'll be 8-9-1. Mauricio, Taylor, and Lindor. Okay, now I'll give an update because they're going to the bottom of the second there, and it's still 1-0 Reds. They did have runners on the corners with 1 out and got out of it. Swung on a miss by Mauricio. 0-1. I do not. He needs more time in the minor leagues. He's not showing me. Now, I know he hasn't gotten a lot of playing time over the last month, but yeah, if he doesn't swing at pitches in the dirt like that, 1-2. Fouled off, still 1-2. Guys, if you want to talk about the Brewers game, please go find a Brewers live streamer right now. Why do I gotta keep saying it? Down low, 2-2. It is Mets win. Is Mets win. Come on. Try it again. The 2-2. Time. The 2-2. Swung had a pitch in the dirt. One away here. What's up, Frank? Okay, Casino, goodbye to you too. Go root on the Brewers. There's a Dr. Delay, our buddy Dr. Delay is doing the Brewers-Reds game. If you're more worried about that game, please go watch him. And a chopper over the head to throw it up first. Not in time. Infield single for Taylor. Runner on first up to the top of the lineup with Lindor. He said a pillow. Bounce in the dirt, 1-0. Stephen K says, hey, John, if the Mets need a miracle, it's today. Pitches outside, the throw down to second, not in time. 12th stolen base of the year, second stolen base for the Mets today. The other words triumph. The other runner got stranded at second. The 2-0 to Lindor. Outside, 3-0. The 3-0. Outside and high, ball 4. That'll put 2 on for Soto. Here's Soto. He flew out to left his first time. Runners on first and second with 1 out here. Still scoreless. We have a timeout at the plate. Oh. A home plate umpire with the little broom there to wipe off the plate. I don't think too many of them use that anymore. What's up, Nico? The first pitch, outside, 1-0. Bud saying LFGM. Raymond saying come on, Soto. Gina saying let's go. Soto bomb. Come on. They're not pitching around Soto. In for a strike, 1-1. Might want to do a double steal. Not with the lefty up. I wouldn't double steal. Not with the lefty up. The 1-0. And a chopper up the middle. And there it is. Somebody called it. 6-6-3 double play. The shortstop was playing right at the bag. So even if it was a stolen base, he would have been right at the bag. So Frank, then don't be chatting. Bud, Frank, you don't need to be chatting then, bud. Go get healthy. I do not, as a Mets fan, I do not think the Mets are winning today. Just from what I've seen from this team all year long in big spots, in must-need spots. Now, yesterday they proved me wrong. Well, that'll be next inning. That will be next inning when Pete comes up. And that one ripped foul. Brazoban's still on the mound here. I don't think, honestly, as a true sports fan, I don't think the Mets are winning today. I'm rooting for them to win. Ripped foul, 0-2. And a chopper to short. Lindor's got it. Over to first, one away. Back to the top of the lineup. I am rooting for my team to win. But I'm also honest and don't think they are going to win. And that one driven out to center field. Taylor on the run. On the track, he'll make the catch. 2 away. Whoa, way inside, 1-0. Brooks really getting warmed up in the Mets pen. The 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. And a ground ball to third. It's slow hit. Mauricio barehanded. Not in time. That was close. Well, Met fans, we can stop worrying about it because it's 2-0 Reds, and Freddie Peralta's out of the game. And here comes Mendoza again. Yep. Let's check in on our guy Fitzy today, see how he's doing. He's got 11 people watching him right now. So, why? He's bringing Brooks Raley in to face the lefty. I don't mind this move at all. What's wrong with this move? The first pitch, in for a strike, 0-1. And that one driven out to center field, but Taylor comes over, so he does the job. We go to the fourth. Still scoreless. It'll be Alonso, Nimmo, and Vientos coming up. Well, Peterson's getting warmed up now, so Peterson can go a couple. Yeah, I timed Tim out. Thank you, Charles, but I also got Leo as well. Because nobody wants to listen today, so you don't have to chat today. You can chat again next season. Okay, Chalk, you're done chatting today too, bud. I don't even think you're a Met fan. In for a strike, 1-1. In for, oh, inside, 2-1. Hello, Gina. How are you? And a chopper foul, 2-2. I'll let her know Mrs. PAS had to take a trip today. So she's out at her mom's for the week. And that one lined up the middle. Nice play at second. The pitcher had a duck. One away. I do think Mendoza comes back. I don't agree with it, but Mendoza will be back. But next year. He's on the last year of his contract. That'll bring up Nimmo. In for a strike, 0-1. He said we could do play-by-play, but see, I can't. That's why I'm cracking down on everybody. I can focus on one game. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. But I do believe there will be some changing to the coaching staff as well. That's line the other way. Base hit. A 1-out single for Nimmo. And we'll see if he tries to steal. Jonathan says it too. Yeah, I think they're going to try to ride out Mendoza. That'll bring up Vientos, who walked his first time. Swung on a miss, stolen 1. Oh, the Brewers got on the board. It's now 2-1. Bounce in the dirt. It gets away. Nimmo's heading down to second. The throw, not in time. Good heads up base running there by Nimmo. Your attitude will determine your altitude. Yeah, they got one back. So, honestly, who got up this morning to watch the Ireland game? Anybody get up to watch the Ireland game? I guess it wasn't super early. It was at 9:30. Inside 2-1. But because of the Ireland game, I did not watch the program I usually watch on Sunday mornings. Inside 3-1. The scoliosis said Skull. They made a comeback, but fell short. The 3-1. And that one chop. Foul. 3-2. Raymond follows the Vikings as well. Oh, you saw some of the game with Rising Rhino? Man, full day for Rhino. 4 streams today. Yikes. 5, because he always does his, or unless the Colts are off. Swung on a miss, 2 away. That'll bring up McNeil. Struck out looking his first time. Uh, 6:30 start time in Arizona. Yikes. One of the other YouTube, there's 2 guys on a YouTube channel that I watch. One is in Arizona, and I think the other one lives in California. They were up early this morning doing something. And McNeil chops one to first, and that's why I don't think the Mets will win today. Can't get a big hit with a runner on second and 1 out. We go bottom 4, still scoreless. Rhino is a streamaholic. Yes, he is. It is after 4 o'clock. I'm like, yikes, some of the 4 o'clock games have started. So here, as we wait, it'll be Lopez, Norby, and Wagaman coming up from Miami. And a chopper back to the mound. Raley's got it. Flips over to Pete. 1 away. One to 3 on the putout. I am surprised Raley's still in the game here. Gary just asked. No, I know he was talking to Ronnie there, but up high, 1-0. And ripped foul, 1-1. Ron says, take care of y'all. Unfortunately, I have to leave and take care of another issue. Take care, Ron. Got to score with those men on base. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. And a chopper foul, 3-2. The 3-2. Popped foul. We'll do it again. And that one ripped. Base hit in the left field. A 1-out single. Norby's been on base both times. Jonathan says, just take care of business here. All we can do. If the Brewers come back to win and we do nothing, I'm going to lose it. Charles says to smash them free subs and hit that like button. That'll bring Stanek in with a runner on first and 1 out. Charles also says, feel inspired to join in the chat and express yourself respectfully on the PAS network. I don't know why I'm getting issues again on the vertical side. Kidder, does it look like I'm a Giants fan or care about football today? Raymond says, let's go Stanek. I'm not a Giants fan. What do I care what they're doing? Oh, it's definitely a pro Mets crowd too, Steven. Oh, he does have McLean on the... He does have Nolan McLean on the available list there. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. One here. And driven out to left center field. That'll split the gap. Taylor gets to it. The round in third. The 3-loader to play is not in time. And the Marlins take a 1-0 lead. Goodbye, kidder. You're blocked. Not just timed out, you're blocked. I'm not a Giants fan. I could care less about the crap-ass Giants. Swung on a missed 0-2. And that's all you're putting in the chat. Pop foul, still 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Got to try to keep it to 1 run here. And that one out the shallow right. Soto coming in. I'll make the catch. 2 away. Runner stays at second. Mervin says hilarious. Mets have the highest payroll. That's hit deep to center field. Taylor plays it off the wall. It gets by him. That's going to score another run. And it's 2-0. And we're getting another pitching change here. So Stanek could not do the job. And you're never going to watch our stream again either, realize. Makes next year easier. The Mets offense is going to have to come to life today. Yes, they are. Okay. Oh, the Brewers just took a 3-2 lead. Down low, 1-0. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Got to keep it to 2 runs here. And then it'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets in the 5th. That's a fair ball. That'll make it 3-0. He's on his way to third. It's a triple. Outside. Ooh, call a strike. 0-1. That's blooped into center field. It's 4-0. And the Mets have completely imploded. The first pitch and a chopper. Lindor's got it. We'll flip it over to Pete. That'll end the inning, but the Marlins put up a 4 spot as we head to the 5th. I got no words, guys. This team has let us down all season long. And I don't know why we expected any different. Imagine being banned from a YouTube channel because you're a clown. In for a strike, 0-1. Swung on a mast, 0-2. In the dirt, 1-2. You bet $4,500 on the Mets, but you can't donate $5 to my channel? Right. A bounce in the dirt, 2-2. And a chopper foul, still 2-2. The 2-2. Outside. Oh, called strike 3. Come on. Let's see. No. That's a ball. And they wonder why they're bringing the ABS system next year. In for a strike, 0-1. Nope, that was not a strike. Agreed. Bounced in the dirt, 1-1. Bounced down low, 2-1. Swung on a miss. Take a pitch, dude. It should be 3-1. Down low, gets away. 3-2. The 3-2. And chopped foul. We'll do it again. Down low, ball. That should be ball 4. That's just well, Mauricio, man. Here's Taylor. Fouled off 0-1. Charles with the weather update from the Bahamas. Tropical storm in the area. Winds from the east at 27 miles an hour. Very heavy rain. Swung on a missed 0-2. What's up, Caps? Don't mind me. I'm barely reading the chat today. The 0-2. Swung on a missed. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor. The first pitch to Lindor. Down low, 1-0. In for a strike, 1-1. And chopper foul at the first base side, 1-2. Up high, 2-2. And chops foul, still 2-2. Mrs. Caps keeps coming downstairs to make sure I'm okay. The 2-2. Please get this guy out of here. We'll start getting some friggin' base hits so they can get this guy out of here. Up high, 3-2. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. There you go. Take a walk. That'll bring up Soto. Soto came up last time with runners on first and second and grounded into a double play. The pitching coach out for a visit here. We need a big base hit here, Soto. All right, Soto comes into the batter's box here. The first pitch. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. One for 9 in his career against Cabrera here. 0 for 2 of that is today. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. If you're Soto, do you take a pitch here? Outside, ball 4. That'll load the bases. Third walk of the inning. Now the Mets the Mets need a big hit here with bases loaded, down 4. Alonso's 0 for 2 today. Strikeout and a ground out to second. Cabrera deals. Alonso lines one out to left field. Caught. We're halfway through. Still 4-0. LL says the season right there. Yep. I mean, Alonso hit it 116 miles an hour right at the left fielder. can only shake my head. That's my response. And look, yeah, I mean, come on. I don't agree with this. It's only the 5th inning. You don't bring Diaz in the 5th inning here. Now, if for some reason the Mets don't hold on to win it or come back to win this game, Mendoza's got to go. You can't bring Mendoza in here in the 5th inning. Outside, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. And pulled foul, 1-2. No, we are out. We need to win. If we lose, we're out. Fouled off, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Fouled off, still 2-2. The 2-2. And that one crushed out to right center field. Taylor looks up at it. And right before the wall makes the catch. We're not worried about what the Brewers are doing, Duck. If we lose, we're out. It doesn't matter what the Brewers are doing. That one flew out to left. Nimmo, right before the track, will make the catch. 2 away. Yep, and even the booth is like, lost. Even the booth is like, well, we don't know what they're doing. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Yep. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Swung on a miss, so a 1-2-3 inning from Diaz. Diaz will probably get another inning of work, honestly, We go to the 6th, so still 4-0 to Miami. For the Mets, it'll be Nimmo, Vientos, and McNeil. Looking to chip away at this lead here. Michael says, big inning. I feel it. Or Peterson, Luminous. He's got McLean on the board, but I don't know if he's going to use him. Because if you do use him, you're only getting 1 or 2 innings out of him. Well, we're already in the 6th inning. That's all you're going to need. Yeah, it would have to be Ross if the Mets can somehow take a lead. New pitcher here for the Marlins is Gibson. All of it 15-yard penalty. Doesn't matter which one was worse. It was all horrible. Fouled off 0-1. The 0-1. It lifted out to left. Actually, the third baseman will make the catch. Shallow left, 1 away. First pitch to Vientos, up high, 1-0. And that one lined into right field. That'll get him for a base hit. Bring up McNeil. First pitch to McNeil. In for a strike, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. swung on a missed. 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Yikes. The 2-2. And that one blew, bounced at third. They go to second for 1, and that'll be it. That'll bring up Alvarez with a runner on first and 2 out. We're getting a pitching change here. So we're getting a pitching change here. Mets can't seem to come up with a big hit. Runner on first here, 2 out. The first pitch, bounced in the dirt, 1-0. On the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1. He went 2-1, 1-2. Oh, no swing, they say. 2-1. Wow. Swung on a miss, 2-2. The 2-2 to Alvarez. And then popped it up. It'll go foul. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. If Alvarez can keep the inning going, it'll be Mauricio. And strike 3 on a pitch that's way outside. Second time Alvarez has been called out on that pitch. We go bottom 6. ABS is coming for a reason, exactly. Yeah, goodbye. Yep, Jonathan waving goodbye to Alvarez. Yep. Happy I discovered this channel this season. Truly enjoyed the commentating. Can't wait for next spring. Yeah, well, you're down 4-0. You got to keep it 4-0. Who else are you going to bring in to keep it scoreless? Nobody else in you have in the bullpen right now, besides McLean, maybe. I don't think Alvy will be gone. I don't think he'll be gone, but he's got to learn how to stay healthy. That I can tell you. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Marlins knocked us out in 07 and 08, and now they're doing it again. Something's got to change. The 1-1. Way outside, 2-1. Goes to the backstop. Down low, 3-1. Fouled off, 3-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. And that one chopped to second. McNeil's got it. Over to first. One away. Wilson says Cohen has to fire Mendoza. I agree, but I don't think that's happening. Yeah, why would you stay? If you have a chance to opt out and go to another team, why would you stay here? And a ground ball to third. Mauricio's got it. 2 away. Cohen and Stearns awfully quiet the past months. Yep. Up and in, 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. Cohen and Stearns are at the game. The 1-1. And that one hit out to right. Foul. 1-2. That also could mean that a decision is quick to come after the game, too. And that one ripped foul. 1-2. Mauricio fires across. Got him. Diaz gets all 6 batters he faces. We go to the 7th. Still 4-0. Yeah, somebody's got to pay for this, right? I do not think it'll be Mendoza. I think it'll be the hitting coaches, the pitching coach. And we knew from last season to this season, the team was going to be different. It's going to be even much more different next year. Maybe Cohen. What's Cohen going to do? Honestly. Like somebody said, highest payroll in baseball and you don't make the playoffs? What's Cohen going to do? He'd be like, I gave you $350 million and we got worse? No thanks. I think Diaz does come out for the 7th. Unless the Mets have a long top inning here. Oh, Diaz is done. Nope, Diaz is done. Not to lead off an inning, no. Not to lead off an inning here, Steven. I give Mauricio the at-bat here. And right now, you have nobody else to play third base. That one lifted out to left. And one away. That'll bring up Taylor. Yep, Helsley's getting warmed up. Firing Mendy coaches is a Band-Aid fix. If Bochy doesn't retire, he needs to be Cohen's target. Is Bochy leaving Texas? Oh, it's Young? Why is Young? Because he's going with the lefty-righty matchup? And that's foul. 1-1. I don't understand this move either. Thank you, Charles. I do not believe that myself, but thank you. The 1-1 on the outside corner, 1-2. Swung on a miss, 2 away. I mean, Taylor could have done that. If they get shut out today, it wouldn't have mattered how many runs any pitcher gave up. Here's Lindor, 2 out, nobody on. Inside, 1-0. Bounce in the dirt, 2-0. We're watching paint dry. That might be more fun. Outside, 3-0. The 3-0. Right down the middle, 3-1. And a chopper. Oh, and it gets through. Lindor's on his way to second, and he'll make it safely. That was an easy out. Chopper up the middle. And both the shortstop and the second baseman missed it. And the second baseman didn't go after it because he thought the shortstop was going to get it. He stopped. And Lindor hustled the whole way. That'll bring up Soto. Swung on a miss, 0-1. And went over to get a little bit more stickum there. You don't need a bomb. You need to get on base. These guys trying to hit runs or hit. English, try it. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. These guys, when they try to hit home runs, pop the ball out, out. If they lose, Bob, yes. If the Mets lose, they're eliminated. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. In the booth, you can hear Keith Hernandez huffing and puffing about the pitcher not being able to throw strikes. The 2-1 to Soto. Yeah, he went 2-2. I think it was a strike anyway. I think it was a strike. And popped up on the infield. Caught, and that'll retire the side. We go bottom 7 for the last time this season. Stand up and stretch. They don't need bombs. They need base hits. A 2-run bomb there does nothing except cut the lead down to 2 runs. That's it. Give me 5 straight base hits. Alvin, or the Mets even trying. It doesn't look like it, dude. The offense looks lost out there. And no, if the Mets do not come back and win this game, I will not be covering the rest of the Reds Brewers game. Yep, none. Agreed. The pitchers are trying. Yeah, we had one bad pitcher today. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. One bad inning. The Mets, this whole series, have had 2 bad innings. And they're going to lose 2 out of 3. It felt like it's been over since that Alonso line out to end the 5th inning. They had bases loaded and didn't get anything. It felt like it's been over since then. Let's see where we are on the like count. I haven't even checked the likes or anything today. We're up to 70 likes now. Mullins will be the center fielder now. Helsley's the new pitcher here. 9-1-2 for the Marlins. That's lifted out to right. Soto coming over towards the line in fair territory. One away. And that one lined out to right. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Stolen base. That is a big run right there. Swung on a miss, 0-2. And pulled foul, still 0-2. If they lose, which they probably will, at least we won't have any more panic attacks. The 0-2. And a chopper to third. That's a fair ball. Mauricio's got it. 2 away. Runner held at second. Yeah, I don't know. Because Helsley's been good his last 5 straight scoreless appearances, so. He came back right before the All-Star break, Jonathan. Oh, or do you mean how long did he pitch today? Outside, 1-1. If you're talking about today, he only went an inning and 2/3. The 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. I don't think the Dodgers are happy about this. I think the Dodgers could lose to the Reds, too. There's a strike, 2-2. Today, an inning and 2/3. 38 pitches for Mania. They pull this crap every year, huh, Douglas? That's why they made it to the NLCS Game 6 last year. But it's every year. And that goes to the backstop. The runner will go to third. Got to get out of this without giving up that run here. Timeout by Marcy here. For the Mets in the top of the 8th, it'll be Alonso, Nimmo, and Vientos. That one missed. Ball 4. Runners on the corners. Runner goes down to second. No throw. So a base hit will score 2. There's a strike. 1-1. We are up to 31 new subscribers today. Welcome in. Helsley gives up a hit here. Season's over. Correct. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. He went. Home plate umpire. They don't even need to check. Home plate umpire. Is that so? 1-2. Alvarez thinks it's 3 strikes. He's not paying attention. Helsley steps off. Called strike 3. Got him looking. We go to the 8th. Still 4-0 Marlins. There better be lots of changes, John, next season. I believe there will be. And I will not be doing every game like I did this year. No more taking off work, half days. Yeah, to sum it up, the veteran pitchers pitch like rookies and the young pitchers pitch like veterans. Defense and Mendoza have hurt this team. And the offense has sucked almost all year long. Not bringing Stanek back. I don't think Stanek will be back. Yeah, we'll see. Could just be the frustration setting in. Need this team to fight for 6 at bats. Fauché the batter, or the pitcher, excuse me. In for a strike, 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. He's shaking his head no. That was a strike, Pete. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Natalie, always make sure you stop by because I'll be doing other streams. Even if you don't hang out, just stop by to say hello. Popped foul. Name 3 players you don't see coming back. Marte, McNeil, and Alonso. And there's a base hit for Pete. Leadoff single. Yeah, I cover a little NFL, some NHL, some St. John's basketball. Something to keep myself busy until February. Here's Nimmo. Elgood says Nimrod. And lines run out to center. Marcy's there, though. 1 away. That'll bring up Vientos. So the Mets got the help they needed today with Milwaukee beating the Reds. Well, that one's not final either, but the Mets have not. The Mets offense has not shown up yet today. Outside 1-0. Outside 2-0. Nimmo will be back. Nobody's taking that contract. The 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. Timeout here. Three guys who won't be back. Why would Gary, Keith, and Ron not be back? The entire rotation. So McLean, Sproat, and Tong won't be back? Come on. 3-1 to count. The 3-1. Swung on the miss. 3-2. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. That'll bring up McNeil. Swung on a miss, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Elgood says he's down to his boxers. Yes. Yes, we've had a runner make it to third base. We had the bases loaded one time. The 1-2. And swings that ball. Oh, my goodness. He needs to go. Get rid of McNeil and go get me Luis Ariz. Here's Alvarez. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts looking. In for a strike, 0-1. Foul tipped at the plate, 0-2. Up high, 1-2. The 1-2. And chopper foul. The 1-2. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on and missed that ball, 4. We go bottom 8, still 4-0. Once again, welcome in everybody. Over 320 in the chat. If you have not done so already, hit that thumbs up for us. See if we can get up to 100 likes today. We'll see what the playoff schedule is before I determine what games I'll be covering. But Fitzy and I will be live tomorrow night for the Jets and Dolphins Monday Night Football game. Oh, thank you, Bud, for being here. If you want to hang out with us for some more MLB live streams, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Don't forget, the World Baseball Classic is this year as well, so we'll be live for some of those games. Well, actually, that'll be in 2026, so we'll be live for that. Depending on what time some of the Olympics are on, maybe we'll cover some of the Olympics as well. But let's start wrapping things up here, guys. Hey, you never know, right? We were wrapping things up last year for the Mets season in Milwaukee, and the Mets came back. They were only down 2 runs that time, but thank you to all my mods, especially our guy Charles. Charles is here every stream. Caps, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Jonathan, all the gifted memberships as well. All the people, our guy Brody he had a $500 super chat, a $200 super chat. Outside, 1-1. Frank T, thank you for always being here. Frank always projected how many subs we'll gain each stream. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. We're up to 39 new subscribers today. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much for getting us over 8,000 during the year. We started. What did we start the year at? I can look that up real quick. And that one ripped. Base hit. Fair ball down to the corner. That's going to be extra bases. Nimmo walks over to get it. He'll stop at second. A leadoff double. Let me go over and look to see what we started the season at. But what I like about baseball, no matter, free agency starts 7 days after the World Series ends. So now the Mets can retain anybody that's on their roster up until that point. So I don't know if Pete will re-sign within that time frame or not. Because once the Mets season is over, he can officially opt out of his deal. Diaz, we'll see what he does. Custom. What was... The 27th. Apply. And that one fouled the Wolf. And that one popped up. Shallow center. Mullins will come in to make the catch. One away. We started the season at 5,615 subs. Swung on a missed. And we are currently at 8170. We've officially gained 2,555 subscribers this baseball season. So thank you all so much. When's the first day we can fire coaches? As soon as the last out is made. And a chopper. Lindor's got to barehand it, and they can't make the play. First and third. That's some town's population, John. Yes, it is. Reds down to their last out. It doesn't matter. with the Mets losing, the Reds, if the Mets lose, the Reds make the playoffs. There's the last out of the game. Milwaukee wins the game. You had to know it would come down to our team winning, right? Down low, 1-0. Oh, it's second and third. SNY has it second and third. MLB has it first and third. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Brewers did their job to help us. Yes, they did. I believe the Reds were up 2-0 in that game today, too, weren't they? And fouled off, 1-2 the count. Down low, just missed, 2-2. In the morning, you have two choices. Either A, continue to dream about your goals, and B, wake up and chase them. Who else were they going to use, Caps? Swung on a miss, 2 away. That would have been a ball. And that's a question, Caps. That's not a... I hope you didn't take that as a... I mean, they started Mania, and he wasn't sharp. I mean, he had 38 pitches in the second inning, so... I think Manaya's still hurt. Did it hit him? The runner at first moves to second. Check it. Yep, he hit him. He hit him. It hit his foot. Well, he didn't walk back-to-back hitters, but he walked 2 out of 3. And it was a full count on 3 straight hitters, too, so... He wasn't sharp. I can't be the Mets coach. Let's see. I haven't even been checking the other scores here. Where's baseball? The 1-0. Line foul, 1-1. Oh, nothing in 1. I don't know. SNY's got it as... let's see. What did the Red Sox do today? The Red Sox won 4-3, so that means the Guardians won the American League Central. Outside 1-1, excuse me. The Yankees won, yeah, but Toronto's winning. Toronto's up 13-4, so Toronto's going to win that division. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Yankees, Red Sox, yo. I know Fitzy's a Red Sox fan. That's got to be the matchup he wanted, honestly. All 3 games are at Yankee Stadium, though. The 2-1. Fouled straight back, 2-2. Brazo and Rayleigh should have pitched longer. Toronto really wanted that division. And they get it, because they get the bye now. I think them and the Mariners get the bye, right? The 2-2. And it shoots it on the ground. Pete's got it. Runs to the bag. We go to the 9th. And that's with their last chance. It'll be Mauricio, Mullins, and Lindor. Yeah, Freakus, don't use caps. Why are you using caps? I did not see if Fitzy redirected anybody over. Anybody want to stick around and do like a post-game show? I can send a link. If you're 18 or older, you can join the stream. We'll see. We'll see if they put up a fight here. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, John Boy. We'll see. We'll see. I do got to get something to eat here. Maybe if you guys have notifications on, maybe we'll do a little something during the NFL game tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Mauricio is batting here. 1-0 the count. Tyler Phillips, Jersey boy, on the mound. Who's calling it? This is not the worst collapse in franchise history. Who's calling it that? Thank you, Elgood. The inside 2-0. The 2-0. Inside and low, 3-0. Mauricio, don't take that bat off your shoulders until it's 3-2. Oh, I'll still be doing baseball streams, Kev. Outside, 3-0. Oh, got the corner, 3-1. I'll still be doing some playoff baseball games, whether the Mets make it or not. The 3-1. Outside, ball 4. A leadoff walk. Let's go. First, let's get our comeback win, baby. In for a strike, 0-1. What up, Bam? Phillies got a big win on the last day of the year. The 0-1. And Mullins hits one out to right center field. Not deep, though. Weimer makes the catch. The right fielder, 1 away. Thank you, sir. Thank you, John. Or Jason, excuse me. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. And that one ripped. The second, they go to second for 1. Back to first. The ball game is over. The season is over. The Mets with a no-show on the last game of the year Offense puts up a 0. Doesn't matter what the pitching does when your offense scores 0. The Reds are celebrating in Milwaukee. Unbelievable, guys. Just taking it in here a little bit. And it's honestly better that it ended on a double play like that, honestly. Big Mike says bye-bye Mendoza. I don't think so. As much as I want that to happen, I don't think so. Yeah, they're Michael says go Jets. They're just as bad, too. So... 49 new subs today. Thank you all so much. What a year. What a frustrating season. The first 2.5 months of last year started the way this one ended. Ducks says go Flyers. Yup. We'll be doing some Flyers hockey. And depending on the baseball matchups, the hockey season starts, what, a week from now? So, but man. All right, guys, give me a minute. Let me grab something to eat real quick. We're going to end on the vertical side. So let me come over. Let me come over and get the link for the big side because I'll keep it live here for a couple minutes. There was a team collapse. Agreed. Agreed by what Keith is saying. And we'll set it up where you guys can join the stream if you want to come on. Talk about the team. I'll give anybody that comes on a couple minutes. Let's see. Where's the vertical side? So good stuff on the vertical side. I'm going to end the stream over there. There's the link to come over to the remaining stream. And then let me do this. And give me a second, and I'll be right back. All right. Welcome back in. Let's make sure we got the right screen here. There we go. Somewhere I can copy the link here. All right. If you have access to a webcam or you want to use your phone, make sure you have earbuds, please, so we don't hear any feedback. And we'll see if we get anybody to come in here. No worries if you don't want to come on screen. We can talk about what happened this season. All right, we got our first guest. You guys know him in the chat. Welcome to the show. Jonathan, how are you, buddy?
And I want to say thank you for doing all these games, man.
Let me, you're welcome. Let me see. Let's get us. We don't need all this game information up here. Let me change this up here for a second. Let's see here. Oh, there's that. And let's bring us both on screen. There we go. That's better. So, yeah, you guys are all welcome. Thank you all so much for being here. The watch time is worth it. All the views are worth it. All the highs and even the lows. It's all worth it. It's just disappointing way to end the season.
It's the only team, John, that I can think of going and shutting a team out the day before, and then getting shut out the next day.
Yeah.
And all I can say, man, is a lot of deep thought needs to happen with this team. Like, especially the core group, I think. I've given you my list of players I don't want to see anymore. You know them. I'm not even going to repeat them.
Yep.
But really, like, it's always been a pleasure having you on, man. Thank you.
No, absolutely, bud. And what do you think? I know. What do you think is actually going to happen? I know we feel like we would not bring Mendoza back, but what do you think the Mets are going to do?
I think they're probably going to ride out that last year of his contract. Like I I forgot who I was listening to. I think it was Evan who said this. You know what would be really surprising is if they reached out to Carlos Beltran after the debacle that happened with prior ownership and everything. You know, I do think that I do agree with a lot of people that I saw on YouTube saying that if Chavez is coming back, seriously reconsidering my fandom. I really think the new having Murphy as a hitting coach, that would be interesting.
Or even
Daniel Murphy.
Or Murphy or a guy like JD Martinez.
Yep. You want to have two? Hey, you want to have two hitting coaches? There you go.
There you go. Right.
I think, is this the first year in a while that Soto is not in playoffs?
Yes, as far as I know. The year he went to the Padres, did they make the playoffs that year?
Yeah, I think, but they got eliminated sometime in contention, though. Because I was out there, I was living out in San Diego when he was there, and look, I texted it really quick when McNeil swung at that. I'm like, and that's why he is no longer for this team. Yesterday, I think he feigns this anger and stuff like that just to justify his own terribleness. You have Nimmo that can't run anymore. Like, he can't. Like he's no longer who he used to be. And does he eat? See, the thing is, do they eat that money?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm curious to just be a fly on the wall for any post game stuff
Yeah.
and see, like, just to see how dejected they are. Because one more thing, I texted this in there. You know, we solely got the Reds into the playoffs. We did.
Yep. Yep.
And
Before you continue, let me
yeah,
give a shout out to
yeah,
Kite here with the $10 super chat. Thank you,
yeah.
Kite.
I can't see those. Uh, uh, there was one other thing. Senga, I don't think is long for this team either.
Nope.
And it's just ironic that when he went, I think it's just irony that when he went down, the whole team went 180 degrees. I
Yep.
think that's just, I believe it's coincidental, but it's really telling. And I don't know what else to say, man, other than I had high expectations for this season. And of course, it went the other way around. Last
Yep.
year, I had low expectations, and they exceeded them.
Yep.
And yeah, I want to give other people a chance to get on, John.
All right, man.
But I just want to say thanks, man. Are you doing Monday night
Yeah.
tomorrow?
Yep. I will be live for the Jets game on Monday night. Yep.
Okay, I'll be there with you, man. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely,
Everybody,
Jonathan.
this is a good guy. Okay, and thanks for everyone's support to John's channel here. Thank you, John.
Thank you, Jonathan.
All right.
All right. So that was Jonathan. You guys know him in the chat. Always giving out gifted memberships. Always appreciate that. If anybody else would like to come on screen and talk about this season, just go ahead. The link there in the chat. Thank you, Kite, for the $10 super chat again. Appreciate that. But let me come back over to the chat. I know I haven't read any of the comments here in a minute, so let me come over and look. Charles says, if you have not done so already, you're welcome to pause now and give the like button a thumbs up. All right, we got another person coming on. And welcome into Pure Adrenaline Sports. How are you?
Hold that L, Mets fans. Hold that L.
Oh, man. All right. Thanks for being a clown. All right. Here we go. We have a real guest now. Elgood, how are you?
I'm all right. Could be better. Could be better if the Mets showed up today, but I don't know. Not much we can do about it, I guess.
Yep. So
But
I asked Jonathan. I know Jonathan and I both think that Mendoza should be gone. I think we think he should be gone, but we also think that the Mets are going to bring him back. What are your thoughts on Mendoza?
yeah, he's had a rough year. I mean, the pitching, never being able to go 5 innings, has had to make him make more managing decisions than we'd like him to.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm not a big Mendoza fan though either.
Yeah, I'm not either. So, how about some players that you don't think might be back?
The main one for me is McNeil. I don't know. Geez, who else? There's a lot that could. We need some different faces on this team.
Mm-hmm.
They've. I mean, Soto was like the only addition from last year, but I follow the Syracuse Mets a little bit, and people are a big fan of that JP Arencibia as a coach. So I'd like to see him be brought up as a bench coach or maybe an assistant hitting coach. I don't know if that'll be the answer or not, though.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this whole pitching lab nonsense has got to end. The hitting coaches need to be changed. I don't know.
Couldn't agree more with you there, John. And I just want to say one other thing is you have done a hell of a job all year,
Thank you.
I really appreciate you. And I don't know. I'm sorry I disappeared there for a little while. having a little bit of rough time with my lady that I've been together with for 11 years. But
Well,
I'll keep.
that sucks on it. And honestly, we thought something happened to you because the weekend you said you were going camping, and then you didn't come back for forever. Well, we
Yeah.
were like, oh man, hopefully nothing happened bad to Elgood.
No, nothing bad. I'm like mentally wise. Like I've been with my girlfriend for 11 years, so it's really messed with my head. But everyone in the chat and you guys have all been there for me, and I truly appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you're welcome. Enter a name with the $5 super chat as well. Thank you for coming in. Enter a name. Thank you for supporting the channel financially like that. So
I'll be stopping by some of your other streams, John, and I really appreciate you. And I don't know. Hopefully, 2026 is a better finish than this year.
yeah, we gotta hope so, right?
Absolutely.
All right, man. Thanks for hopping on.
Hey, thank you, John. Thank you
Yep,
for everything.
absolutely.
Bye bye.
So that was Elgood. So we've had Jonathan come on. We have Elgood come on. We had a Cincinnati Red fan jump in, giving us the L's. Have a little class, people. Have a little class. And Met fans, our team stunk this year. So when the Yankees go out, and if the Red Sox beat the Yankees, have a little class. Don't be mouthing off the Yankee fans, saying they didn't do nothing either, because at least they made it to the playoffs without Soto. So great stuff. So sorry for not keeping up with the chat, everybody. All right, everybody. Thanks for hopping in. Nobody else is hopping in, so thank you all so much for the great season. And this, what do you guys think? This is something where I bring you guys on for like a little post-game stuff. I thought about implementing earlier in the season. Just didn't work out with time. Once we get closer and closer to being able to do this full time, I have more things I want to implement with the live streams in the channel. That's your first time jumping on a stream? That's cool. Correct, John. Exactly. Worse, the guy was a Phillies fan. Oh, he was? The guy that hopped in was a Phillies fan? Yeah, and I don't want to see. Yeah, I don't want to see anybody mouthing off. If I see you like during the playoffs in a Fitzy stream, or in a Max coverage stream, or in a play-by-play with JJ stream, shooting off at the mouth, you'll be blocked from my channel. Because we have no room to talk about any other team after this season. So the double play made it an easier ending, honestly, for me, because it didn't drag it out. He was a clown. Correct. We should keep our mouth shut. Exactly. So, awesome stuff, everybody. Thank you once again. I know some of the newer people that have come in here towards the end of the season. Gina. Always, even if it's not a Met stream, always feel welcome to hop in a chat. If I'm doing a hockey game, I do not keep up with the chat as often as I do for baseball, just because the play-by-play is tougher to keep up with without looking back and forth. So, but I do try to get to all the comments. And once again, Charles and I are both Philadelphia Flyer fans, so Charles is here for every Flyers game that we do as well. But we'll definitely mix in some more baseball here throughout the playoffs. Yep, there's Charles there. Thank you, Charles. Charles, be safe there. Once again, a bad day for Charles, but yet he was here. Thank you, Charles, as always. Yep, Jonathan, we'll see you tomorrow. Yep, we will be back live for Monday Night Football tomorrow, the Jets and Dolphins. So great stuff, everybody. Once again, if you have not done so already, make sure you hit that thumbs up for us. Consider subscribing to the channel. and we'll see everybody for some NFL football tomorrow night.